Welcome everyone, this is Quake, and this is episode 1, Dimension of the Doomed, Map 3, E1M3, the Necropolis. Let's take a trip to the dreamlike and unlimited world of Quake. By the way, in the original version, this map is extremely difficult. Actually, when I first played this level,
New weapon, new enemies. Let's beat a grenade on the 3 zombies and then approach the closer line on the floor. There's an ogre behind the bars over there, but also 2 fiends who appear. And it is the case in the original version, and for example in Quake Spasm Source Part 2, that as long as you stay in front of that closer line on the floor and don't move anywhere, fiends keep trying to attack you, but they cannot manage to complete this attack, because of the stairs and the optimal for the player distance from the fiends. And when one of them is dead, the other one just starts jumping around and joking around, so you can easily kill both of them with a double-barreled shotgun.
And then this guy, the ogre, will begin to try to fool us by running left-right behind those bars, and you can just shoot him with a regular shotgun every time he's about to launch a grenade at you. When he falls, that means that he's probably about to launch another grenade through the exact same gap. And he's done. Then let's beat a grenade from around the corner and go like this. Oh, that was a powerful explosion. Then grab the super shotgun and make several steps back immediately because of the third ogre that we meet on this map. Switch to the nail gun to shoot him while he's being up there. Straight after that, a part of a wall will open with another, already the 4th on this map ogre, so hurry up to retreat a little bit and deal with him using the grenade launcher and then possibly the double-barreled shotgun. And if he goes out, like in our case, it's better to deal with him from this area. And it's important to not go up to the arch while fighting all these ogres to not wake up the Scrag, the one that we are going to deal with right now. Oh, somehow that was a pretty quick death, fine. Let's grab those shells and go through this door. Once you grab the nail gun, the crusher up there goes down, so shoot this button and continue forward to avoid being crushed. Switch to the grenade launcher, turn around and spit a grenade to the right side to kill those suddenly appearing behind your back zombies. Let's not grab nails yet and switch to the regular shotgun, then approach this right side of the arc and carefully step forward several times until you see a Scrag on the left, then wake him up with some shots and run away. Oh, you sneaky creature. Next, let's attract some other Scrags, shoot them a couple of times and run away from them, of course. I guess it does make sense to look up here, which is very hard to do in the original DOS version. Because if you're looking up or down, your view becomes centralized once you go faster. Come on, Scrag, I know you're here. That's right. Now very carefully send a grenade to this large and mysterious creature and immediately return to the tunnel, approach this right wall in this exact place, get your super shotgun ready, and once you can hear he's close enough, start to peekaboo shooting. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Shambler. We already have a Shambler on just the 3rd level of the very first episode, on E1M3. And sometimes he can be very quick at dropping lightnings at you, so hurry up to hide on time. Like this. It can be quite a tedious process, but oh well. And yeah, sometimes he can get to the left part, that's when he becomes even more dangerous, so while he's in the left part you should be sure that he cannot see you through any little gap. And he's done. Wanna see another one? Anyway, there he comes, oh yes, despite everything. So wait for him to get closer to you, listen carefully. And then peekaboo shoot him, just like the previous one. So every time just stand in such a position that lets you see the whole arc, and once you see a Shambler, give him a double-barreled shot and go back immediately. Make sure to be fast enough. Also, each time while you are waiting for him in front of the arc to appear, make sure to have an optimal angle chosen. It's about how you turn. You can be turned a little bit to the left like I am, and then once the Shambler appears, immediately go to the right and approach the wall. Or you can also be turned to the right and once the Shambler appears, just approach the wall, which is less comfortable in my opinion, because then sometimes it can be difficult to choose the right angle to peekaboo shoot again. He should be almost done by now. Beautiful. We've run out of shells and the second Shambler is done in the exact same moment. But it is a wise decision to grab some more shells in the starting area. Just like save all this nail ammo for later, because we are playing on the hard difficulty and all the levels continuously. Here you can attract another scrag. Thankfully this one is a little bit less shy, so you should have no problems killing this one. And if you look up, you can shoot to the upper part of this cave around the corner. By giving this scrag a shell shower. You see? Shell shower, see? Alright. And to walk through this door we need the gold key, and if we get our grenade launcher ready, go back here and look down. We'll see our mascot. Which is ironically also a trap, so quickly grab the key and deal with all the zombies that there are. I like to free some space from the closer to me side and then throw in grenades while jumping. Once you are done, you can step on this platform, face the darker part of the wall, and then approach it. Next swim down for this secret area. Here we have the Ring of Shadows, which serves as invisibility and stays active for 30 seconds. Here we have another small but very important gap. It's better to hurry up to deal with zombies to not run out of your Ring of Shadows duration. But you should be precise enough to end zombies, otherwise you'll have to wait for them like that to stand up. Okay. And we still have some invisibility left for the ogre, he hadn't been awoken before. Personally I just jump from one side to another, giving him a shot every time I face him. Like this. There's a need to be careful jumping through this arc. And down there are some more zombies to blow up. Apparently they are already all done. Oops. Is this backpack still here? Yes, it is. Well, anyway, let's approach this wall right here and chop it, as it's a secret. Here we have some rockets. Let's switch to the nail gun. Or actually the super shotgun. And face this ogre right here, press this button on the floor to escape, shoot him while escaping to prevent his attack. And now you can deal with him from here using the double-barreled shotgun. Now that was the opposite. That's where us who were behind those bars and the ogre was about to catch us. Yeah, the game making its gameplay and being creative. Let's not forget to grab this pack. Alright. Oh, I usually don't fall here. But as for this run, I did it twice. But that's whatever, there's no lava or anything, so nothing to worry about. By the way, don't forget that you have the green armor over there in case you'll need it. Well, now that you have the gold key, let's go through the golden door. Another scrag and another ogre, keeping the latter at a short distance is far from a wise decision. So we are dealing with both from this same platform. Oh yes, so many enemies were defeated on this platform. 2 Shamblers, a lot of scrags, this ogre, and now this scrag. Let's carefully pick up the shell box in such a way that doesn't envisage grabbing the nail box. Got it? Now prepare a grenade launcher and as fast as possible stop on that disk surface and come straight back because of this. Yeah, it's a trap. And down there is another one. Even more, and I'd even say a lot more zombies into those sewers. What is that? But thankfully our GR is ready and full of ammo. However and anyhow, keep your eyes open. Let's attract a zombie and wake up an ogre up there. Oh well, that can happen, you never know. There are 2 zombies out there, and if the closer one is not in fighting, he's supposed to come down to you. There he goes. Then break in jumping up and get on the top of this slope. And here, like Big Mac Davis would say, we can see a long fighting. The reason of its seemingly infinitely long duration, but that's not infinite though, is the fact that without quad damage, as an additional item to combine with a weapon, the only 2 weapons that can be used to defeat a zombie definitively and irreversibly are the grenade launcher and the rocket launcher. We don't have the latter yet. And an ogre does have the grenade launcher, however he's not smart enough to take several steps back to not damage him and use that weapon. Instead he uses the chainsaw as a close attack. I wish we could also use a chainsaw on some monsters. But yeah, this ogre right here is making some hypothetical damage to the zombie using his chainsaw with a lot of pathos. When enough hypothetical damage points are taken by the zombie is lying down on the ground but is staying alive and becoming temporarily invulnerable. The ogre is seeing that the zombie is alive and the ogre is angry at him because one of them hit another one trying to reach me, or Ranger, and then the one who got a hit responded back. I'm not sure who hit who first in our case, but the ogre is continuing to try to chainsaw the zombie while the zombie is down, which makes no damage to the zombie. And as we can see, they are both continuing to attack each other, and it can seem that the ogre is managing to beat his opponent way better than the zombie, but actually it's exactly the opposite. So this fight can barely become infinite because developers cared about that to not happen. And that's because sometimes the zombie is managing to make some damage to the ogre, so all the ogre's attempts to chainsaw the zombie are useless, while zombie is making something that is working. They are very close to each other. If the ogre was at a way longer distance from the zombie, he would have begun to shoot grenades, and then there would be a possibility and the chance for the ogre to win. But in Quake, in the case of a zombie and an ogre infighting and being close to each other, it's always the zombie who wins. And by the way, as for the other zombie that came down to sewers, I also usually jump while spitting a grenade on him, so that the grenade will reach him. And our famous fight is finally over. Now get your nail gun ready, because you can stand over here, carefully aim, and nail that ogre over there by a continuous attack holding the fire button. Then switch to the double-barreled shotgun to deal with 2 more sudden upper ogres behind your back. Any sensible improvisation is welcome here, just don't forget to move constantly around this whole area. And don't let the grenades hit you, of course. Oops, well that's okay. Let's not skip this backpack. Then climb those tiny platforms as stairs to get some ammo. And press this button. That's gonna reveal 4 zombies, make sure to deal with them quickly, cause they can hit you if you are not fast enough. $146 nails, it makes sense to grab some more. And shells as well. Now switch to the RG again, open the door, spit a grenade and immediately run away back to sewers. This is the very first fiend on this map with the hard difficulty. And thankfully he cannot reach you as long as you stay under this niche. So this tedious process of shooting him with a regular shotgun should work. He's dead, so now we can re-enter that area behind this door. Ah, what a aimbot you are. Let's just finish him with the regular shotgun from here. And same for the other ogre who's hiding behind grenades or rockets. Just don't stay too close to ogres and shoot constantly. Then we have 40 shells here and the yellow armor, which I prefer to save for the end of the level as usual. Some health that can be grabbed. Prepare your grenade launcher and press this button. And oh no, it's a crasher and nowhere to go. Actually, it's not a crasher. But the next section is gonna be just pure hell. Escape this platform, go backwards, spit 2 grenades and 2 jumps in a row on one of 2 fiends, switch to the nail gun, nail the other fiend a little bit and immediately jump away and run away around the circle while nailing fiends. Watch for them to not reach you. Once one of fiends is dead, another one spawns immediately, there are 4 of them in total. Sometimes they fall down, which is awesome. Okay, now there are 2 of them down there, so let's grenade them looking down and throw in 3 grenades. Then switch straight to the DBG. You'll see why this is so needed soon. Yes, because once all the fiends are dead, the Shambler spawns with no delay, and to defeat him you should be hiding behind those panels and shooting him from different sides. Try to keep the optimal distance from both the Shambler and the panel. And also don't approach just one side of the panel, otherwise he'll get you. Come on, Shambler, pick your side. You can do it. And he's dead. Everyone is dead. Unbelievable. There he is, the Shambler. You can see him closer now. The Shambler with his huge hands, or what that is. Alright, time to collect some goodies. Shells are grabbed and we can chop this wall behind the yellow armor. There's a teleporter beyond it, but be ready to teleport in a jump. That's the only way to not fall down after you're teleported. I lost specs from the augurs up there, by the way, but that's cause I prefer to save the yellow. There's no way to go through this teleporter without grabbing that. And we'll add some nails for the next level, which in my opinion is a wise decision. So let's backtrack to grab the nails that are left. Some of them are here. And we even have a lot of them left. That means we were cool fighters. That's right. These are all kills and all secrets, so let's exit. But how will we get back up there if the platform is gone down? Well, there's a new teleporter. Well, that was the Necropolis. As for the last fight on this map, the one with 4 fiends and the Shambler on just a piece of land, the significant part of which leaves you after some time. Well, in my opinion, this is the hardest fight in the whole game. But that's in my opinion. And in the final section of this level, make sure to jump and run in a direction which is opposite to the side where there is a fiend, which you nailed, because he'll jump at you sooner than the other one. As for this platform going down while you are fighting for final fiends, even if you are fast enough in the beginning, you can step on that during your first jumping circle. But during the second one, it will start to lower down already, so by that time, don't step on this anyway, because it will make you go down possibly with 1 or 2 fiends, and to get back you will need to teleport, and once you do, you will not know the fiend's current placement, but they will react very fast. When you are fighting the last Shambler, try to face the middle of the panel, so that the Shambler cannot approach you from just one side and zap you or hurt you by his close attack. I like to practice some peekaboo shooting there when I quickly shot him from one side and then just go back to the middle of the panel and he misses his lightning shot, because it reaches the panel and not me. Also during the final fight with the Shambler, it's better to not approach further panels, cause there you'll have way less space because of this hole, and then you'll have less space to move around and way higher possibility, maybe even need, to drop down. And when you'll spawn up there after going through that teleporter, that's guaranteed that the Shambler will hit you immediately. Yeah, and by the way, the logo on all the nail gun boxes is actually the logo of 9 Inch Nails, the legendary industrial rock band. Well, I would say this is one of the hardest levels in the whole game, even if it's just map 3 of the episode 1 though. So good luck, stay concentrated during this whole map. I wish for you to have a great day, and see you in the next video.